More school districts are faced right now with the dilemma of what to do when a COVID-19 case pops up. Today, in fact, at least 9 districts are dealing with positive tests. And while many have closed in response, some schools have chosen to simply isolate students who may be at risk right now. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mike Savino is joining us live right now from Hartford. He has more details on this for us tonight. Mike.
Yes, and Mark, we also just heard the governor not even an hour ago saying that he wants to see schools stay open as much as possible, pointing out that the positivity rate among students remains significantly lower than even the general public. But he also does want to give school officials some flexibility to handle their own cases. And we heard some superintendents today say that they're using that to be more cautious. Just as students are settling into their new routines, a reminder of the ongoing pandemic. Schools around the state dealing with positive COVID-19 tests. In some cases, superintendents are telling students to stay home for 14 days based on contact tracing. But in many places, individual schools are being shut down out of precaution.
We have temporarily closed the school while we're doing our contact tracing today. It'll be
Wallingford Superintendent Sal Menzo learned Sunday night that someone associated with Dag Hammarskjöld Middle School tested positive for COVID-19. He moved the school to distance learning to give time for safety precautions. At least 9 schools around the state have reported staff or students testing positive in recent days, from small districts like Westbrook and Summers to cities like Hartford and Bridgeport. Many have closed the school, citing reasons like contact tracing, cleaning, and even deciding to be cautious after the first case. Menzo says parents were aware this could happen.
They have been knowing and are aware of what would happen in the event that we had to close the school.
But other districts say it's safe to keep all schools open. This includes tracing to identify students or staff having significant contact with the person who tested positive. We assure you that we're taking the steps necessary to protect the health of our students and staff, Wallingford Superintendent told parents in a letter. Now, we reached out to several of the other superintendents involved, including in Waterbury and in Hartford, but got no response. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, we'll have more on the governor's reaction to all of these cases. Live from Hartford, Mike Savino, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.